I didn't even mean to go live, but I'm live, so fuck it. We're hanging out, I guess. If you're watching, say what's up in the chat, so I know that you're there. That's really the only way I know you're here or not. I think. On this stream, I do whatever the fuck I want to do, by the way. Just say it.
All these things, they don't really get to the point. When you're loving something, what is the content of love? But basically, love is something we can't put our finger on at all. We say, we use such words as warmth, tenderness, all these things, they don't really get to the point. When you're loving somebody, you are simply delighting in that person as such, as if another human organism, in its mental and its physical aspects, were a piece of music, or a work of art, or a glorious morning. Go over another person's physical form and look at it from every possible point of view and play with it. And that's what it's about. It's the adoration of the form of a human being. And you do that adoring in terms of physical contacts that are, say, dancing with your fingers across the skin, or whatever it may be. This is the nitty-gritty, the nub of love. You want something much more than that. You want to be played with indefinitely. That's more like it. The content of love. That's a sort of, it's part of it, it's incidental. It's a way of saying very strongly, yes, I do want to be with you. But basically, love is something we can't put our finger on at all.
This is Detective Charles checking in. Looks like we have the victim on the ground. Gunshot wound to the head. Looks like
Some jobs you probably shouldn't be high. I mean, I'm getting away with it in my own sort of way, but other jobs probably wouldn't be such a great idea. Let's ask Fight Club and Pulp Fiction, which are my new names for you. What do you do for a living, Pulp Fiction? Student? Studying what? English? Okay, well, you're not very loud at it. I'm taking some quiet English courses. Silent reading, mostly. I sit in the silent reading room all day. When I get out, I'm just like, Pulp Fiction! Every chance I get. And what about you, Fight Club? You work for what, FC? Ayin? Am I saying that right? Ayin? A union? Oh, okay.
Doug Benson's. Get it right, Doug.
I thought you were throwing at me some word that I never heard. But I've heard union. So yeah, you probably shouldn't be high. Because, you know, union is like, that's serious business, right? Yeah. The English major, you can be high. Firemen probably shouldn't be high. That seems like a mistake. But what else are they going to do sitting around the firehouse waiting for a fire? Give each other a bunch of fast fives? But if they pass the spliff around, just sat there getting baked. You know that when that alarm bell goes off, they'd run over and slide down that fire pole, and then they'd run back upstairs and slide down it again, because that is fun. Woo! Why'd you guys let that house burn down? Have you tried the pole? And then we played frisbee golf with the Dalmatian. We blow weed in its face because those are spazzy dogs. Spazzy D on the ones and twos. Really free associating tonight. I don't know if it's working out. Nope, this guy doesn't think so. He's like, there's a baseball game tomorrow. I better get on it. Better get going.
Don't know if you know the whole Hulk Hogan story, why he was in the news last year, but turns out there is a Hulk Hogan sex tape. Oh my God, you guys. I want to fucking get in line to never ever see the Hulk Hogan sex tape. Whatever I can personally do to guarantee that these eyeballs before you are never exposed to the fucking horror that must be the Hulk Hogan sex tape. That is what.
I just remember thinking, like, someday it'll get better than this. Like, this is not good. But someday if I become successful or have some sort of money or become a man, like, it'll get better. But there's when I realized that's all full of shit, too. When I heard that Mel Gibson voicemail that he left for his wife. Do you guys remember that? He was screaming at her, screaming on a voicemail message to suck his dick in the jacuzzi more often. And I'm like, if it's not easy for Mel Gibson, what chance do I have? That guy's won an Oscar. I haven't done shit with my life. Like, my great legacy to the world, if I died right now, my great accomplishment would be that I once beat off 7 times in one day. Thank you. Thank you. I was in college. I was in Maryland. And I had to write a paper, and I'm very ADD about that stuff, so it's hard for me to sit and write. So I had to come up with a reward system for myself.
Brother, how do you keep your drivers up to date?
What I did was, for every hour that I continuously sat and wrote, I just earned 1 jerk-off. And it worked for a little while, it did. But by the 4th one, I was like, I don't even want to do this anymore. Why am I obligated because of a promise I made a long time ago? By number 7, I couldn't even feel anything. It was just complete, I was like ringing it for like, go! Do something! Move! Go! Have you ever seen a penis come when it's completely soft? It's really disgusting. It's really gross.
And look, here I'm gonna admit something kind of sad. I really want younger dudes to like me, you know? Yo, that's sad, right? To the point where, like, I want, like, I do things for them, like I'm open to suggestion.
Look, you need a joint, I can hit you with that.
There we go.
Look, you need a joint, I can hit you with that.
Play this record as frequently as possible. Play this record as frequently as possible. Play this record as frequently as...
Look, you need a joint, I can hit you with that. Look, you need a joint, I can hit you with that.
Let's listen to that. I think that was pretty cool.
I'll put a gun to you. Hazy got that hazy. Look, you need a joint, I can hit you with that.
Crime me, thirst. Dumb on the drum, even dumber. Coke crack.
Dying.
Dumb.
Flame.
Get.
Go.
Crime. I'm a boss.
You need a joint, I can hit you with that.
I fucking love GeForce, dude. GeForce is definitely my shit. Just love them. suck. It's okay.
on the external drive. So for instance, if the Ableton Live suite full packs are installed, you're looking at 50 to 60 gigabytes of data. So it can take up a lot of space on your computer. So what I'm going to do is go to Live Preferences, and then go to the Library tab. So the folder packs is where the additional library content goes. So you can either do this from the packs section, and if you haven't got all the packs, you can add them by downloading them directly in the browser, or you can download them from the actual Ableton Live website when you're logged into your account. If you have them all installed and you want to move them across to another location, it's as simple as going to Browse, choosing your external drive in this case, going to Open, and it will say, do you want to move these existing packs to the new installation directory? If you choose yes, it will copy all those files across for you. It will take a while to do it, but once they're there, from that point onwards, Ableton Live will look to that external drive for the location of the packs within your Ableton Live library. Other options that we have is our user library, which is everything that's stored here. So it can be your custom preset savings, your custom groove templates, the defaults you've saved for certain plugins, and also any clips that you saved that are custom to your own content. That can get saved in there, and if you move the user library location, that can also fit on an external or another hard drive within your computer too. Finally, another place that we can sort of point Ableton Live to in terms of having it look to another location for different files is we have what we call a temporary folder, which is where it stores recordings that we make before we save and actually have the file